Hey guys, did you see this? This just came out just recently here within the past month. And this has got me thinking a ton because, I deal with a lot of medical clinics, a lot in the medical industry within their marketing. And we're always talking about HIPAA, about cybersecurity and different breaches. But guys, for the first time ever, a Michigan clinic just shut down early. They had to close their doors because of ransomware. From an email that came in that looked like it was from Verizon, someone clicked on it, it encrypted a bunch of their files, and they held those files as ransom. And instead of paying the large ransom fee, they just decided, you know what, it's better to shut our doors and close our clinic. And it's right here. I'll go ahead and show you this to you guys because it's rather interesting. So this is the Star Tribune right here. And all records erased, doctor's office closes from ransomware attack, Michigan ransomware. And again, all you have to type in is ransomware attack closes Michigan clinic. And this is the Star Tribune report. There's all kinds of different reports on this, but this is becoming a very dynamic and very popular way for thieves. Okay, it's easier than getting credit card numbers. It's easier than doing so much. And a lot of clinics I'm working with are sitting ducks after we've done some investigating. And as you come down here, even the largest data breach came in Minnesota. And this came from a laptop that was misplaced, and there was over 160,000 medical records within that laptop, as you can see reported here back in 2015. And this just got me thinking of like, what are some solutions for my clients? And so I did some investigating, and I found a amazing little thing back here. And guys, I mean, these emails that come through, some people have had clients say, hey, Tim, did you sign up for this form company? Did you sign up for this web service? Did you sign up for what is this? Apple is charging me Apple Pay and all these different things that look like real emails, but they're not. And as soon as those people are clicking on this, if they're not educated and if they don't have the system set up appropriately, they're going to get hit. And even myself, I had an email that I had to have clicked on that they gained access to my to one of my servers, and they put a bunch of encryptions within my website, and I was able to go back through and figure out a solution, and we were able to work through that. And guys, it's this little stuff that they go after just about anybody. And as soon as you become a victim of it, it becomes very real. And as soon as it happened to me, and I had to pay a lump sum of money to get things fixed and reversed with a different company, it becomes problematic. It becomes scary. You wonder, well, what else did they get? And all of a sudden your credit card is used down in Florida to buy Zumiez tennis shoes, and shipped to some guy, Dave Smith or something. And you really start to go, gosh, what else do they have? And what do? And you start to kind of panic a little bit. And then you start to kind of feel like, oh my gosh, well, what next? I mean, is this happened to anyone else, or is this just me? Like that's the thing that I want to know is this just me, or has this happened to you? And if you're a clinic that you just want to make sure that you are doing the right things, I put a link in this video, in the video description, as well as wherever I post this. I'll put this link here, but there's a company called Stratix IT, and they're based out of New York, and they've got multiple locations as well, but they also have a local location to me in St. Cloud. And these guys helped me navigate this whole concept of like, this was all new to me, and it freaked me out. And so, I had to check out what they were doing. But guys, they have mobile device management, so you can encrypt all of your logins everywhere you go. They've got HIPAA, that they can protect your clinic from HIPAA breaches. They do data logs. So anything that's regulatory, whether it be all over, anything, any sort of regulatory business, whether you're a realtor, a banker, an attorney, in the medical field, they can keep data logs. So they can track all those data logs. Every time something is going, it's 24/7. And the spam filtering is awesome, the password management. But even if you lose your computer, your whole mobile phone can be encrypted so that at any point in time you can shut it down and disconnect it from the network, and it's completely out. So that anybody who has it, all the data, all the information disappears off the computer, off the device. And when you find it, relocate it, boom, you can put it right back on. And so every workstation within your company can be completely encrypted. And that's that file hard disk encryption. So guys, there are things that are out there, from brute force attacks, foreign attacks, to phishing attacks, the ransomware attacks. And the biggest one right now, as you can see there, is the ransomware attacks. Especially in these mid-sized clinics, they want to get those medical records, and as soon as they have those medical records hostage, guys, it's next to impossible to get them back without paying the ransom. And down in Georgia, there was a state down in Georgia or Atlanta, you can search that one as well. There was a company that, or the city officials, they got their system hacked into, and they ended up paying $400,000 to get this system back up and running, because it would have cost millions to do it otherwise. So just crazy, guys. This is insane. So anyway, there's the link. So network.stratix.com, managed security. This is what I want you to do. But I mean, first and foremost, just look at some of these companies. These are huge companies that are being targeted. I mean, these are massive, but remember too, there are some of these little ones like Ohio Living and small My Heritage Bank. Like, these are little companies as well that are also being hit and targeted. But this is what I want you to do. Take our network security self-assessment. This to me was so helpful. And this, when I onboard any new clinics, I ask them right away, do you have security in place? Do you have this? Do you have education for your employees on phishing emails? Do they know what malware looks like? Do they know not to necessarily click the unsubscribe buttons, even if it's there, and which one they should be looking for? I mean, these are really interesting things that I didn't know it was getting as big as it is, but it's clearly getting pretty big. But take a look at this. I want you to click on the self-assessment and jump into this, because it's important to just rip through it and go through it and actually see where you're at risk-wise, and just take that assessment, because at the end it gives you kind of a reading of what it is for you. And I was just really shocked at what I found out about my company even. And I'm just small potatoes, guys. I'm super small, right? But yet I was targeted, yet I was still, put through that ringer. So, I really say this with a sincere heart, that if you are a clinic, if you are a banker, if you are, and you're within my network and you're seeing this video, just take a minute, just take 1 minute and run through that self-assessment. See where you check out. Make sure that your employees all are aware of what's going on, because it doesn't take much. And as you can see, there are already clinics shutting down, city officials paying large ransomwares. It's not something that government can even step into, because the world of the web is unregulated, and there's so many things to be untraceable about the web. And it's easier for these attackers to go after ransomware than it is to go after a bank, or to go after large other companies, so or credit card scams. So guys, definitely check it out, see what this is about, and click that link, take the tour. If you want to know more about some of that information as well, that link that's also there, the Stratix link, they've got all kinds of information, great videos just about network security. And it's not an endorsement for them necessarily, but if you do need to talk to them, I did, and they are amazing. So otherwise, just get together with somebody that really understands this stuff, and man, it's amazing, guys. If any of you experienced this, please share in the comments below if you've heard of something, if you've seen it, if you've been a part of it, a victim, if you just read a story about it. It seems like it's on the news all the time that these ransomwares and attacks. Gosh, it's just, everybody's so unprotected, and it's just getting crazy out there. So anyway, take a look at this, guys. Take that self-assessment. Check out where your business at, where it ranks. And if you don't have security measures in place, please do yourself a favor. Get a simple little plan. Stratix has these little tiny plans you can get on, and just get yourself something that's going to protect your network. Log all your data logs. So if you have a HIPAA breach or a violation or potential violation, and they come in and say, hey, you need to report all your data logs, where are they at? And if you don't have a way to just click a button and pull the data log and submit it to them, you're going to have to manually do it. You're going to have to flip through every record and every chart and every piece of information that you have, and be able to log in and make sure that you know who opened it, when they opened it, why they opened it, how long it was opened, and all of that information you need to be able to supply the authority. So make sure that you have that in place. These guys can do it at a click of a button. So guys, check it out. Stratix IT out of New York, St. Cloud, and they have several other locations in Virginia and such. But the link is in down below. And if you have more information, if you're looking for more information on this, just hit me up, call me, text me, send me an email, ask about my scenario, my situation. I even wrote a blog post about the hack that I had to deal with and how I reversed it and fixed it. Yeah, you can check that out at agency511.com/blog. And guys, this is serious stuff. It's real. And I'm kind of rambling, but um, I'm just still blown away by what these guys are getting away with. And if you're not protected, it's just and I go to your clinic. My records are my records are out on the hook too. So protect your network, protect your people. Put something in place, or at least start the process, even if it's not something that you're going to commit to for 6 months. Just start the process to start to really figure out, is there really a strategy, something in place for you? So guys, that's all I have today. Over and out. Hope everything is awesome for you, and enjoy the beautiful weather that's out there if you're in Minnesota. Talk to you all soon. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.